It's over $250,000.
He's in a great position now.
What does the math say, Aaron?
The odds are 2/3 of the time that is a bad deal.
You do have a safety net if you go one more. That is a player's board.
Exactly.
I feel like $75 is an 8, and I don't know why.
Claudia has a feeling. You've internalized all of those deals over the years.
That's right.
And you're feeling case number 8.
I know, and people were like saying to me, why would you do a show, the non-celebrity version, and you know, you already made it, why would you do this? I'm like, who's turning down the possibility of playing for $200 million? Even the richest celebrities could use a lot of money, like that kind of money. And plus, it seemed like something that'd be fun. I like to challenge myself. Like, I don't have to just do celebrity-related stuff. But it was interesting to see kind of like how I don't want to call someone average, but like, people that are not in the business kind of view celebrity and success and how that puts a target on your back. And I just was like, wow, like there's a lot of resentment towards people that are deemed successful, because right out the gate, there were people gunning for me just because they found out who I was or that I already had some success in my life, and gunning for Rob because, well, no fair, he's already done enough television, like let someone else have it. And I think that's a real kind of scrub mentality to have. I like to be around winners. I like to be around people that have shown that they can like win and do good things, because you learn from those kind of people. You don't learn from people doing worse than you. You learn from people doing better than you. So like even my crew, everybody knows me. I always hang with a bunch of bad chicks that got stuff going on in their lives. I've never been that chick that's, let me be the pretty one in my group. Let me be the one that's popping. No, I want to hang around people that are doing better than me, as good as, because it just makes for a more powerful kind of crew. You know, and I just felt like people showing their hands so early on, like being intimidated by someone that's been successful, instead of like trying to get that person out, why don't you like pick their brain and try to like figure out how they, you know, flourish. That's what makes sense to me. I wasn't intimidated by Rob. I never seen him on TV before, and I learned who he was on the show. But I wish I had. I wish I would have given him more respect. Like, damn, like you've done your thing. I tip my hat to you. I'm not mad about. Put me with the winners. Put me with the successful people, you know? Ooh. Kim has, as expected, one of the lowest amounts, because that's what she does. She's consistent, at least. And we're thinking, okay, the plan is working. We all know we want to keep Kim at the bottom, too. So she has to face the banker.
Nice job! On the board.
It's like, my advantage is knowing when to get out, for the most part. But, like, you don't know what's in a case. Like, when Kim said, oh, she's not that good at the game. Bitch, please. Like, I'm sorry, excuse my language. Girl, please. Okay. No one has x-ray, but you just pick a case. It could be $1 million, it could be a penny. Like, that doesn't make you good or bad at the game. What makes you good or bad at the game is getting out too early or too late. Right. And I played it the way you're supposed to. I had a 66% chance of doing, you know, that I was doing the right thing. It just didn't work out. That day it didn't work out. So, but I feel good about how I carry myself. I feel good about my journey. I feel good about, I got this off my bucket list. I always wanted to play Deal or No Deal. I get to watch hundreds of contestants, and now I got to really do it, and it is stressful. I wasn't even playing for the money to go in my pocket. I was playing for it to go in the pot. So I couldn't imagine the amount of stress that these contestants, that like they really needed the money for something that was like life-changing for them, that would really help them get out of a tough spot. So I tip my hat to all the contestants on Deal or No Deal that have, you know, it's stressful. It really is. Stephanie, I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice my case. Take my case. You're safe. You don't have to worry about it. I'll sacrifice my
So I won't be safe taking this, though, is what you're trying to tell me.
She's telling you that if she beats the banker, she will not take you out.
When I beat the banker.
When she beats the banker, she will not take you out.
Looking back, I probably should have just shut my mouth and let the game play out. If Stephanie wanted to steal Rob's case, then let that happen and let him go face the banker, and then maybe he could have got someone else out. But that's kind of how I am in real life, you know, fortunately and unfortunately. I'm so much of a team player to my detriment a lot of times. And it's funny, like if on reality TV, people might think, oh, I'm a mean girl. I'm really not. I'm actually too nice. And it comes back to bite me in the butt many times. Caring about others more than they care about myself. I try to take a lesson out of everything. Like, okay, how do I stop being a good person? How do I stop caring about others? I don't know how to do that. I've been doing that for 50 years. So I gotta just take comfort in knowing that I do actually win big picture in life. You know, I may not win that game, but I win like my phone's been ringing nonstop. People are calling me for other things. I think I've gained the respect of a lot of people for like the kind of integrity that I have. You know, you can trust me. I'm not a backstabber. My words carry weight. I mean what I say what I mean. A lot of people can't really say that these days. And so if you care about that kind of stuff, then I won. If you don't care about those kind of things, then you think I lost. I personally think I won.
See, this is the way it works. In any good army, you have a general and you have soldiers. If the soldiers do a good job, the general doesn't have to do that much.
I thought Rob was a little more not insensitive, but a little more gangster in the talks that I thought. I didn't know that he thought of us as his soldiers, you know, like minions, because I absolutely wasn't coming from that energy. But I think, you know, I know what he means now, but you know, I wasn't working to just like do his bidding. I gave my word. And for me, a game will never take me off of my square. Like you can if you want to. That's on you. But I'm never gonna be like, you know, I keep the same energy. If I say I'm gonna be down with the plan and I'm gonna look out and I'm gonna do everything I can to protect the group, the greater good of the group. Because guess what? I still gotta live with these people. If I stayed on, I still gotta live in tents with these people in very close quarters. I guess I was thinking about my sanity, my comfort, and my peace if this went a different way. And who wants to be in a tent with someone after you done read them for filth and they're still there, you know? So I don't know. There was a lot to think about. Me, peace is very important in my life. Gut feeling. Of course, Rob is very, you know, very much a threat. Another person who's kind of playing it and kind of staying out the way is Dawson. You don't really hear from him much now, but just stick around and you'll see. And also I think someone who's been flying under the radar that people are like that she's playing a really good game. The game I wish I would have played is Jordan. Beautiful girl. She's like not making any enemies. She's you know, I think she's playing a really good game and staying out of the way. Stephanie's a player, but I think after what she did last night, she's definitely has a target on her back now. Like ain't nobody gonna rock with that too long, you know? So I think, you know, I didn't stay around for after I left. So I think that she's gonna have a hard time after last night. So you're welcome. Hey, my name is Claudia Jordan, and you've just been buzzed.